Hey you guys, it is that time, pick a story, wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do, those of you that are new, I like to hold each deck up to the camera to see if it's resonating with you. And starting with deck number 1, could your story or message be here? Okay. Or could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Is your story or message here? Okay. Or could your story or message be here in deck number 3? Is your story or message here? Alright, and we'll go ahead and get started with deck number 1. Try not to overthink it though. Sometimes if I just say 1, 2, 3, just choose 1, 2, or 3. Okay. So we have Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Central issue, we have the Ten of Wands, the Empress, Judgment. Alright, so the central issue here, Ten of Wands, I feel like you guys have been very busy, or you will be busy. I feel like there's a lot of work for you to do. You might be feeling like you have been carrying some sort of burdens on your own, or you're starting to feel like you're obligated to a lot of people. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you feel like you need to take on all the responsibilities on your own. You feel like it's your duty for, whatever reason. I also feel that maybe you are feeling nurturing, or this is how you express your nurturing ways, is by taking on a lot of obligations. Now also, those of you that have your own business, this could be you being very dedicated and focused to it, and it's like you're nurturing your business, your growing business. So it's like you're busy trying to get that established. I feel too that you guys are going to have your dreams, desires, or things are going to manifest for you. I feel like you are working hard so that you can afford to have certain types of luxury or comfort in your life. Now, something is going on where I feel like it's being revisited. Something in regards to your past. It's like a past issue just keeps resurfacing. I know those of you that follow me on Instagram know that I keep talking about a spirit baby. So some of you also could be going through something like that, especially with the pregnant mother here. It's possible that for some of you, it's your calling to be a nurturer or to be a mother, and maybe there is some sort of spirit or energy that wants to come down through you. Now, of course, I want this to be for those of you that are wanting to have a baby, but even if you can't, there's still a possibility that maybe you are going to be a nurturing adopted parent or step parent. So you will still be able to express your nurturing ways through, other people's children. Although you didn't give birth to those children, it's still for you to have an opportunity to nurture them. If it's not children at all, some of you may want to put a lot of time and energy into one of your pets. Like your pet is your baby, and you're always taking care of them and just being very busy. You guys look pretty good on the financial home front. Like, you got Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are going to be financially independent. I feel like you have enough to even share with other people, or you have enough to save as well. It's like you take care of all of your expenses, and you're also able to go out shopping, spoil yourself, treat yourself, as well as save money. So I feel like you're having an abundance of wealth this week, especially if you do have your own business. I feel like all the hard work pays off. Like you're going to get maybe a big payout, or making a lot of income that's going to help you be financially stable and secure. Romantically, if you're wanting to know if maybe you've been in a relationship and you're like, I wonder if this person is the one. For some of you, because it's two different stories here, for some of you, I feel like maybe you're in a relationship and the relationship has gone next level. Maybe you are even pregnant, and it's going to be a big responsibility. You could have gotten pregnant by someone who also has a lot of money. And I know that's not everyone's situation, but yeah, it is possible that some of you are pregnant by someone who has a lot of money. So your security has been established. You'll be taken care of. And not being funny or anything, but you know, certain women, when they have those babies by celebrities, it's like, you know, they're set. And again, I just want to keep reiterating that not, you know, all women aren't purposely thinking to do something like that, but it just may so happen that the person that you're pregnant by, it's like whoever they are, because of their status or whatever it is, you know, you're going to be set financially. I also feel like maybe it's just something about the richness of family that gives you security. If you were wondering what your status was with someone, I feel like you're going to have that security. Maybe it will be established, you know, like, okay, we're officially boyfriend and girlfriend, or a couple. We're officially engaged. We're officially married. Like something's going on where I feel like it's being made official. So someone also might be changing their status on Facebook or something like that, and everybody is able to see that you are now in a relationship and see who you're with. The downside that I'm getting from this is that you might be involved with someone who's already in an established relationship and you are the outsider. You might even be pregnant with this person's baby, but you're, you know, like an outsider. And an outsider, you know, because this person's in a relationship. So I'm not being offensive. I'm not trying to be. But because this person's already in a relationship and people already know who this person is, they don't know anything about you, that would be considered like being an outsider. So that is a possibility too, that you're just the other man or the other woman. And you're involved with someone. But it's, you know, I feel like you're happy though. It's not like you're sad about it, because maybe this person is able to give you attention, the other person attention, give you gifts, give the other person gifts. So it might be something like that. Now, that's not everyone's story. Before you get to, you know, punching up stuff on your phone about, you know, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to snap on. But yeah, that's not everyone's story, but that might be for someone. I feel too that if you're not involved with anyone whatsoever, again, this is talking about you establishing yourself. I feel like you're getting settled in. You may even just have moved into a place, or you're getting ready to move into some place, or this is you packing up your things from your previous job and you're establishing yourself at the new company. So either way, I feel like you're establishing something new. You're going to have like a solid foundation. I feel like you are feeling inspired and creative. You might be having a lot of ideas that you want to work on and express, especially if you work in the creative field. I feel too like there's something that you're thinking about. Some of you are trying to figure out what it is that you want to do as a passion, or how you can make money off of your passion, or you can sleep well at night because that's what you're doing. You're like, I sleep well at night because I'm living my passion. I'm living out my dreams, and this is what I want to do. So you're at peace with that. I see you maybe spending time with family or spending time with in-laws. I see you guys also doing like a lot of shopping, so this might be a big spending week for you guys. You might be buying things to furnish your home, or maybe you're buying a lot of clothes. Maybe part of your business requires you to spend money. So maybe you're someone who presents clothes or fashion items, so anything dealing with beauty and aesthetics. That I feel like you would have a successful week financially. Those of you that are wanting to have children, back to that, I feel like you guys are definitely getting yourself ready for that. You are preparing your body, you're eating the right things, you're making sure you're getting plenty of rest, you're doing all the right things so that you can create a healthy nest for the baby that's inside of you. So some of you might find out that you're pregnant, or you're trying to get pregnant, or you already know you're pregnant and you're just, doing the things to make sure that you sustain a healthy pregnancy. Certain things also may be happening to you to prepare you for something to come. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you may be thinking about them. I feel like you are excited about the upcoming changes in your life, or something that's getting ready to happen, like you're excited about it. Those of you that have children, I feel like something's going on with your children where they are showing some sort of talent that you've never seen before. Your child may be someone, maybe your child is feeling excited, or they're feeling a sense of security, and they're just confident because there's something that they have developed. They have some sort of gift, and maybe they're showing off what they can do. Maybe their page is getting like a lot of views in regards to something that they're doing. Maybe they created a meme. So something that your child creates could be getting a lot of attention. Maybe they created some sort of dance and it's going viral. Like something is going on where I feel like someone's child is getting a lot of attention, or establishing a career at a young age. I feel like someone is a single parent. If you are looking to meet someone, I feel like this person has children already, or a child. I feel like they definitely have other obligations, like they have a business, they have a family, they have a lot going on. Not in a negative sense, it's just that they do have a lot going on. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get some clarity on a few things here. I feel like you guys might be settling in somewhere, or someone is getting ready to settle in with you. So we have the Emperor and the High Priestess clarifying the Ten of Pentacles so far. So I feel like someone has status. Someone has status. Someone has like a lot of finances or income. I do feel like it's something either secretive about this person's finances, like you don't know what this person does for a living, but they stay looking nice, they stay driving new cars. Their appearance, they're always keeping up some sort of good appearance, but something about their background you're unaware of. And then I'm just looking at this person with this stripe here, going back to someone who has status. I do feel like somebody might be, I'm getting something like foreign, like someone is, what do you call it, like a duke, or someone has some sort of rank in the military. Someone might be a business mogul. You might get involved with that person, or this could be you. I also feel like someone is making some sort of plans about what they're going to do financially in regards to their business. Someone has plans to buy property. I'm also getting the energy of someone who works behind the scenes. So someone might be like a director. They call the shots. Also, if you're dealing with someone romantically, this person is very old-fashioned, and they want you to behave a certain type of way. They have a certain, I don't know, a certain mindset, a certain set of beliefs. And I feel like this person will provide for you, but they want you to behave a certain way. They're like, if you're going to be with me, if you want to share this type of lifestyle with me, then this is the type of person that I need by my side. And I feel like you guys are having to have some sort of discussion behind the scenes or behind closed doors. Something is like you guys are working something out, or negotiating something, signing business contracts and making agreements. Like you guys are really, the relationship itself is almost like a business. It's like this is a business investment. Like this is not just a relationship. And so I feel like someone is taking something very seriously. And again, here I got 6 of Wands. So someone is very popular or has status, or, you know, even if I'm describing your energy, it's like popularity and status and having a financial abundance. I feel like if this is about you having a business, I feel like you have a lot of supporters. Your ideas are being supported. Anything that you're producing or putting out there, whatever type of business or product you have, I feel that it is being supported. I feel like you're standing out from the rest. Spiritually, someone may have inherited some sort of bloodline. So someone is high ranking spiritually. Someone may be initiated or has already been initiated and is now acting out their duties or carrying out their duties. So also going back to this card of obligation, that might be why this is out, is because someone has some sort of important status or obligation where they're going to have a lot of responsibilities, and has to be very strategic and very serious about how they approach their business, how they run their business. Someone's definitely in the services or works for the government. Someone might be like a secret, I hate saying secret agent because it always sounds like a movie, but that's the type of energy that I'm getting. Like if someone works for the government, it's like they're a secret agent. This is someone who's very good at what they do. They've made a nice living from it. So I also have the World, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You might get hired to work for someone who has some sort of high-ranking status. And I feel like this person is at a distance, or they travel the world. Something about you guys seem to be worlds apart. I was getting foreigner. That's why I was saying earlier when I was looking at that stripe across him, it made me think of like dukes and duchesses and people who, oh my God, I'm trying to think of this situation, or this TV show rather, where this guy was from another country, and I think from his country he was like a prince or something. but he was here in America, like downplaying his status. So, but I kind of feel like something like that could be going on. Like someone has a very strong presence, and they're very well known in the business world, but maybe privately or secretly. Someone might be a CEO or, well, you know, anything that is high ranking, or this is your energy. You also may feel the need to defend yourself from people. Someone may come off as a dictator. Now, politically speaking, something could be going on where the world is getting ready to change, where whoever becomes the leader is going to be a dictator. And I feel like this person is very powerful. They have powerful people behind them pushing their agenda. Yeah. Some of you may literally be planting some sort of tree in your yard, or there's something that you're, even if it's just herbs and stuff like that, like someone might be growing plants, trees, or herbs in their backyard. So I'm getting King of Coins and Nine of Swords. I feel like someone goes around just buying what they want. They're like, I want this one. Yeah, this is someone who is just like, who says you can't buy love with money? Like, watch me. Someone is very materialistic and kind of feels like, just name your price. Like, what do you want? Like, I want you. I can have you. How much for you? Even if you were like, I'm not to be bought. I'm not to be this, that, and the other. This person is like, name a price. Everybody has a price. Like, I'm getting the vibes of someone who is so determined to buy love. Like, they don't care. They're like, watch me. Someone also might have Napoleon syndrome. And that usually is talking about a man who, again, is a dictator, but he's compensating for something else. Like Napoleon was short. So he may have had the desire to, you know, boss people around to make up, to compensate for his height. So I don't know what it is. It might not necessarily be a man's height or his size or this and that, but it is something that he might be trying to compensate for while he's coming off as a dictator. He may just feel the need to prove himself to his family. Maybe his family is always putting him down and saying, oh, you're not going to have this, or you can't have that. Or she, you know, somebody's family might have always put them down, or someone might be like the black sheep of the family. So they feel the need to show off or to show their family that they can have whatever they want, or they can buy whatever they want. I just feel like somebody maybe kind of feels like they have something to prove. Yeah. I feel like somebody might be trying to give you a hard time, especially in a love situation if you're being pursued. Someone is determined to have you by any means necessary. Yeah. And I do feel like this person has some sort of doubts or insecurities, but I think they even like you. If you're giving someone a hard time, if you're a pursuer, I feel like this person likes it. I feel like they're up for a challenge, or they're attracted to you because you're different, or you stand out, or because you don't just surrender to you know, their standards like everyone else does. Like this person might be like, normally when I tell people this is what I do, they fall at my knees. Like, what are you doing? They fall at their knees. So what are you doing? What, you know, who do you think you are? And I just kind of feel like they admire that about you. So I'm kind of getting a situation like that where if you're being pursued, this person is attracted to you because you push them, and you don't come off as being someone who just, oh my God, you have so much money, or you have a phantom, oh my God. You know, this person is just like, okay, and impress me a different type of way. So they kind of like that. All right, so let's see what else we have coming out. Moving on to deck number 2. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Standing Stone, which is also Justice. We have the Nine of Chalice or Cups. We have the Wild Hunt or the Tower. The Holly King or the Emperor. I mean, not the Emperor, the Hermit. We have the Green Man or aka the World. Two of Chalices or Two of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. So those of you that picked deck number 2, I feel that something is coming to full circle. You guys are getting ready to have some sort of closure. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you guys are maybe getting ready to relocate together, or you're getting ready to take a vacation together. If you're in a long distance relationship, you guys seem like you're getting ready to meet up and see each other. So it's still kind of like somebody is taking a vacation to see their love interests. And then for some of you, it's about a relationship that is coming to an end for some of you. Or it could be that the person is coming towards you is coming out of a relationship or has just ended a relationship. Something is very unexpected. Something happens very unexpectedly. Yeah. I feel like whatever these unexpected circumstances are in your life are very enlightening, and they're helping you to find yourself. So I feel like you guys are going to be going on some sort of journey. You might end up isolating yourself so that you can focus on something. I just feel like you're soul searching, or some sort of sudden change is making you do some soul searching. Now also, I feel like there are double 9s out. So 9 could be a significant number for you, or just the number 9 in general. You guys may find yourselves having to set boundaries or stand up for yourself. Or you might be fighting for other people or trying to seek out justice. I feel like justice might be a thing for you guys. Someone is just like, I just want to see justice. So maybe you're standing up for other people who can't stand up for themselves, or you're just standing up for yourself. I feel like someone is demanding equality here. I feel too that you, whatever it is that you're up against, like you will come out the victor, or you will come out as the winner in this situation, because you have some sort of foresight that maybe other people don't have. Like you're standing out from the rest. Maybe you have some sort of information that other people don't have. You have something that's going to help you get ahead or stay ahead of other people. There's a need for you to put things into place as well. I feel like you guys are being emotionally balanced. There may be a need to forgive someone. So it's possible that someone wants to move past the past. Someone wants to move forward. And so maybe there's some sort of apology coming up, or someone wants to give an explanation as to why something happened a certain type of way. I do feel that someone has been fortune telling. I'm seeing something about divination. Someone may be using divination to find answers or clarity about their situation. But I almost feel like something about a prediction changes. Like you weren't expecting something to happen. So let's say the card said, oh yeah, you're going to be in a relationship, you know, pretty soon or within the next few days or something. I feel like something about that prediction is going to change. Or maybe the person that you end up in a relationship is someone who you completely did not anticipate. Like, even though you're aware of the future, put it this way, even though you're aware of some sort of future event, you're still going to be taken aback by the outcome of it. It's still going to be very expected. Let's say, for instance, you're like, oh yeah, all the psychics or all the astrologers said Trump is going to win. So in your mind, you're just like, yeah, it's already been predicted Trump is going to win. So even though Trump wins, let's say, unfortunately, something happened. And it's like, oh my God, you know, like it's the minute he got sworn in, this happened. So it's like the prediction came true, but still with something unexpected. I don't know what that would mean for you in your situation, but whatever you already are aware of, is you're still going to be surprised by the outcome. You are also letting go of any type of old beliefs that you were holding on to. You might view relationships completely different, or there's a connection with someone that it almost looks like a light switch going off. Maybe you're having some sort of realization about who your soulmate is, or who you're meant to be with, or you understand the purpose of the connection. Maybe you've been trying to figure out like what the purpose of this connection was for. You're like, I don't understand what this connection is for, you know. And so it finally makes sense why you guys came into each other's lives. And it does have something to do with the spiritual path that you're on. Some of you are going to realize that you are some sort of spiritual healer, a shaman, or that you have some sort of power that was given to you. I feel like something's being activated where maybe you are able to bring people together. Like that's a power. I feel like you guys are going to discover some sort of power that was dormant within you. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be spiritually enlightened. I'm seeing something being written in stone, but then like that, whatever was written is being shattered. Maybe you were told that you couldn't change something, or that something was part of your future, and so you just accepted it, and then just out of the blue, whatever was written in stone is no more. Okay, so the Tower is being clarified by the Star and Ace of Coins so far, but off the bat, that makes me feel like you're about to receive some sort of unexpected blessing. I say blessing because that means blissful happiness, whereas blessings is to bleed, or to put blood on someone. So that's why I kind of switched it up and I say blessings now. But yeah, I feel like you guys are about to receive unexpected blessings, and it looks like it could be financial abundance, or the universe is showing you that there's unlimited amounts of abundance for everyone. Now, I just saw something about a dam breaking. So I don't know if someone is going to have a pipe that bursts, or if someone lives around water where there's levees or dams, it might burst. This looks more though like an unexpected change of events in regards to love and romance. Something is bringing you together. So now it almost looks like if you were trying to avoid relationships, or if you were trying to avoid a person, I feel like the Tower is about saying no. Like this is something that was written in the stars. This is an opportunity. We're bringing the two of you together. So something might start out of the blue. Maybe you were told that, you know, it wasn't meant for you to be in a relationship, or it wasn't meant for you to be with someone. And then something just kind of like shatters that belief. I just feel like something changed. It might also be coming off like a miracle too, because when I think of the definition of miracle, you know, that's something that is, you know, some sort of event that changes that wasn't supposed to be. You know, it's like, okay, only Source could have done this. This is a miracle because nothing else was working. Nothing else seemed possible. So it's something something out of this world is happening. And then you have King of Cups and the Sun. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Virgo. I feel like the Tower is actually something good. Even if something negative happens at first, it's like one of those situations where it's a blessing in disguise. So you might initially feel like something was a failure, something that's so horrible, and then it's like, oh, look at this. You know, like just say somebody punched a hole in your wall, or you punched a hole in your wall, and you were like, oh my God, I damaged my property. And then you look closer and it's just like, oh my God, what is that? Is that some gold sitting up in my walls? You know, so something is like, it happened for a reason. Maybe it took anger for something to become activated or to become initiated. Like, had you never lost your temper, you know, something wouldn't have never happened, but it's for a good reason or for a good cause. And it does look like the truth is going to come out, or someone is being forced to into the spotlight, or forced to speak their truth. Definitely could be something going on with a water sign for you guys. Knight of Cups, Justice. You might be very surprised about a decision that someone makes. Maybe you're like, I had no clue they were going to choose me. Something fell out here. Seven of Wands and the Knight of Coins. So to me, this kind of looks like maybe in a love situation, you might be very surprised who comes out fighting for you. Somebody just comes out swinging, or someone comes to your defense. Maybe it's very unexpected. You were like, I didn't even think this person knew me, or I didn't think this person cared about me. Like something happens where it just comes out of the blue. And I feel like it's something exactly what you needed. I do feel like you're being matched with a soulmate. The way your relationship begins is going to be very unexpected. Now, I also feel like someone is trying to find you, or someone has... like someone's literally using their GPS and they're trying to find out where you live, and I feel like someone finds where you live. Let's say, I mean, the miracle could be that you lost your purse or your wallet, and by a miracle, someone actually sent it back to you. You know, that's a rare thing. So it's like someone found your home. Something finds its way to you. Six of Swords, the Chariot. Yep. Somebody's going to visit you and you're not expecting it, or you are the one doing this. Or someone, if it's not a visitor, someone is sending you a gift that you aren't expecting. So you might receive some sort of a gift. Maybe it's a big gift, maybe it's an expensive gift, or maybe it's just something very valuable to you, but it looks like it's being sent to you. Someone also could purchase you a car, or you go looking for cars with someone and all of a sudden the person is just like, I'm buying it. And it's just like, what? And they're like, I'm buying it in cash. Like, it's for you. Happy birthday. Or, you know, this is for you. This is something that you've done. You deserve this. Like, someone may buy you a big gift. You might receive some sort of anonymous donation that you aren't expecting. There's the Star again, Ace of Cups. You are going to receive a big expression of love that is very unexpected, and I don't think you're going to see it coming. I feel too the reason why someone may be on the way to you is because they're available now. This person was unavailable at first. They were married to a person, a job, or a situation, and they're no longer married to that. So now they are coming towards you because they can. They don't have anything else right now. Their whole schedule has been cleared by Spirit. I'm also getting here that you may be visited by a loved one who has crossed over. If you dream a lot, I feel like you're going on a journey. Like a spirit is going to take you on some sort of journey. Matter of fact, this is really weird. It's making me think of this dream I had like many years ago when me, my mom, and my brother were on this boat. Just like this, like someone was guiding the boat, and it was very spiritual. It was like a lot of angels around us, and they were like, it was like a check-in. And I forgot when they took us to this weird place, it was like some sort of strange events that we were witnessing, and it was almost like maybe they were observing our responses. And after it was over, we got on an elevator. This is my favorite part. There was an angel on the elevator, and the angel was like fine as fuck. And I kept staring at him, and I was like, are you single? My God. Like, basically, I was like coming on to the angel, and he just kind of smirked. And so, and everybody else in the elevator kind of like laughed and stuff. So, because it was funny, because I was thinking like, that's a damn shame that like this is my true nature. Like, I'm a flirt. And I'm like, it's funny that even as I'm being tested somewhere in the spiritual realm, I'm flirting at the angel. I want to know what's up with the angel. Like, goddamn. So it's like, I kind of felt like you are going to go on some sort of weird spiritual journey. If it is just a dream, something about it is going to be very memorable. And I do feel like it's going to be confirmed that you have some sort of telepathic bond or connection with somebody. You also might be unaware that spirits have been fighting for you beyond the grave. Like, something's been happening beyond the grave. This looks like a tombstone to me. And I feel like you might be unaware that your spirits are, or maybe you are aware. They're watching you or protecting you. They might also make their presence known. And I feel like they're wanting you to go in a certain direction. So they might be trying to help you in some way, shape, or form. All right, so those are the messages for deck number 2. Let's move on to deck number 3. We have the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Wheel, the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Central issue, we have the Devil, Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. All right, so the central issue here, I feel like you guys are trying to find a solution to a problem. You might be faced with some form of temptation. Say, for instance, you are trying to watch your weight. Like something's going on where you feel like, oh my God, I can't stay away from the junk food this week. Maybe you just started logging all your food, or you just tried to, you just made some sort of pact where you're like, this is what I'm going to do. This is going to be my diet plan for the week. And right smack dab in your face, there's like something there tempting you. Like, oh my God, I thought I got rid of all the junk food. Like, I can't throw away this piece of candy, or I can't throw away these chips, so I might as well eat them. So something's going on where I feel like you're immediately being tested after finding some sort of solution. I feel too like if this is a work situation, especially if you work a 9 to 5, I feel like you're being locked into an agreement, or all your time is going to be consumed with work. So there may be no work-life balance. I feel like you're being asked to do something, like the supervisor is like, hey, I need 2 people to volunteer to work over the weekend. Would that be you? You want to do it? And they're like dangling something. They're like, look, we're going to give you overtime, and then we'll give you some dinner passes to Outback Steakhouse. Like, I don't know. They're like trying to tempt you into working over the weekend. I feel like they want your knowledge, or it's like, I don't know why they want you. I feel like they specifically want it to be you. So they're trying to lure you in with something, or they know your weakness. So I feel like someone is going to tempt you because they know what your weakness is. They know what your vices are. So someone knows you. And I feel like especially in a 9 to 5, someone knows how you think, and they have already analyzed you, and they know exactly what to offer to you. This can also be like an ex, or somebody that you're trying to move on from. I feel like this person is like, okay, maybe if I sit down and tell them that we can talk about it, that, I can get a couple of more nights over, I could hit it a few more times if I just at least pretend like I want to work something out. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I kind of feel like someone knows you, and they're using your vices to their advantage, unless this is your energy. Also, you might find yourself in an inappropriate situation with a coworker, a client, a colleague. You might find yourself in an inappropriate situation. Something is supposed to be starting off professional, and it's just like, hey, yeah, I like what you did here, and why don't you come work for me, and I can offer you this. I can offer you twice what they're paying you. What do you say? And something happens where you have been lured into this trap, and this person is trying to figure out a way, like, what else can I get out of you? I feel too like you guys are trying to meditate. Someone is watching you as you meditate, or when you're at peace. I feel like someone is spying on you. Or maybe it's just about you having posting something about your spirituality. I feel like somebody is watching that. I'm looking at this owl in a tree and this cat in a tree, and people just being completely unaware that there's a pair of eyes behind them. So I feel like you're being observed. I feel like you're being psychoanalyzed. It could be by a love interest, a family member, or your supervisors. It's like someone's trying to understand you. I'm also getting something about shape-shifting, and I know that's like way out there, but that's what I'm getting. Something about someone is a shapeshifter. I also get someone who may be interdimensional, someone who knows how to see or rather just astral projection, put it that way. So someone knows how to kind of see through walls is what I'm getting. You also may be doing this research. Maybe you might be looking more about occult. You might be looking more about how to manifest things. I will say, if you are doing any type of spiritual research, you're looking at stuff that leans more to the darker side, and that is not to judge anyone, because you've got to understand both the light and the dark. You can't say you're spiritual without knowing both of those sides. I feel like you have to understand certain things. You don't have to let's say if you are researching the dark side, it doesn't mean that you have to just dig in it and live in it and be in, unless that's you. But I do feel like, that you need to be able to peek in there and pull yourself out. So yeah, I feel like you guys might be learning about the occult. And a matter of fact, I do feel like whatever it is that you're researching, you might tap into something and be like, oh my God, what did I look at? I'm too scared to explore that. And it looks like you read something that kind of scares you or shocks you. And then you're like, I don't want to turn to the next page. I don't want to get any further than that. That's enough right there. So you might back off, or you might see something that makes you feel like, I don't want to go that far into it. I'm straight. I feel like you're also learning how to overcome your insecurities, or learning how to deal with your shadow side. If you're in a relationship, you might already know or understand that someone is your shadow. Someone is karmic, or someone is a reflection of your suppressed darkness. And I feel like you're not supposed to be afraid of it. And this is you definitely look scared, though. I feel like one minute you're okay with it, but the minute it gets closer or does something else and you're like, oh my God, okay, I wasn't expecting this. What do I do? Yeah, so it's like you're trying to prepare yourself, but you might still be met with a situation that you were not prepared for. Let's say, even if it's just something random, like you want to go to school for something. You're like, okay, I want to go to school. I already know this class is going to be hard. I heard people talking about it. I looked at some YouTube videos and people were showing this. So I already know what I'm in for. But it's like the minute you get into that class and the teacher's like, I know this has been circulating. So this is what it's going to be about. This is what this class is about. And you're like, oh, snap. Like, okay, I wasn't prepared for that. I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know it was going to be this. So I kind of feel like you are trying to back away from something that you thought you had prepared for. Now, I'm also seeing, I think I saw that in the first deck too, something about double nines, 9-9. I feel like you're also on the brink of self-completion. Something that some sort of inner work that you're doing, you're almost at the end, or this is what needs to be done to complete this stage of your development in life, your character development, your spiritual development, or anything that you want to apply that to. I feel like you're also getting ready to try your luck, or something you did press your luck, but it landed on an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also could be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but something looks like this is what was given to you. This is what you were matched with. Okay, I forgot what those sneezes mean. That might be some sort of confirmation. So yeah, I feel like maybe the wheel is talking about something that you were aligned to do, something that you were meant to experience or do, or this person that you were being led to, like something could have led you to this person. Something also seems like a conflict of interest though. I feel like whoever comes into your life, whether it's romantic or if it's a business or if it is something happening at your job. I feel like there's going to be problems in communication. Sometimes you guys are just not going to be on the same page. I feel like there's going to be strong differences of opinions where it doesn't seem like anything's going anywhere, because the both of you are going to feel like your way is right and there's nothing else the other person can say. It's like, no, I'm right, and the other person feels the exact same way. So I feel like those are some sort of blockages that are needing to be worked through. If this is your situation and you're like, why am I having to deal with someone who's so difficult? I feel like that's what this is for. This is the person to help you understand this part about yourself, or to understand a certain side of yourself. And maybe you are going to be guarded against that, and you're like, I don't want to deal with that. But this is kind of like what you signed up for. And I just kind of feel like this is spirit, like, hey, remember that board that was in heaven that you signed your name on? Like, this is what you signed up for. So, and then also if you have a vision board, like this is your vision board, and you describe somebody or you describe the situation, and it's just like, this is what you describe. Go check that vision board and see that this person don't fit all the checkoffs or the descriptions that you wrote down. This is that person. And you're like, what? That's not what I asked for. But yeah, I feel like this is it. You might find yourself under some sort of contract or an agreement with someone. Either way, it's a heavy burden or a difficult contract. If it's a work contract, I feel like, the workplace may be toxic or just emotionally draining. Just seems to suck up all your time and consumes all your energy. If it's a love relationship, the same thing. Something about this connection, it seems like they're an energy vampire. And maybe their energy vampire is still to show you how to maybe learn or understand something about yourself. Let me look at this Five of Swords. That's funny. After I said that, I don't know if you guys could hear. My mom is downstairs. She can't hear me. She was just talking about something else. But she said Allahu Akbar right when I said that. I'm just like, what is that, confirmation? Like, ding, ding, ding. And that means God is the greatest in Arabic. Five of Swords clarified by Four of Pentacles. Oh, you need to understand why you become defensive or guarded. Something is a defense mechanism. So this situation or this relationship that you're in, or whoever's coming towards you, I feel like is to show you something in regards to why you become defensive or why you believe certain things that you do, and you're needing to face them. Also, you could be operating out of place of fear. Regardless of your situation, something's going on where you might be operating out of fear instead of love. So you might be doing something more so because you're afraid of the outcome. You're like, well, I need to do this because this might happen, or I need to do that because that might happen. So that's more so out of a place of fear instead of doing it from a place of love. If you're holding on to someone relationship-wise, it might be, if you really think about it, it might be more so out of fear of losing them, or out of fear of being single, or out of fear of making this person upset, So whatever it is, if you're holding on to someone, it may be from a place of fear. Someone is also here to teach you that you need to let go of power struggles. Someone is also being like greedy. I feel like somebody wants everything. It's just like, don't you have this, that, and the other? So somebody is like being greedy with something. They're like, they don't want to share their space. If you're dealing with someone in a relationship, yes, they're going to be possessive. They feel like they want you all to themselves. They don't want you going to work. They don't want you making new friends. They don't want that. They're more so, it's fear-based. It's like, if we're going to be together, just love me for who I am, not love me because of somebody else might be out there. Somebody else might be out there for me. Like, you know, you get what I'm saying. So I feel like in a love situation, someone is being very possessive and they don't want you to do anything without them. And they must know everything that you're up to and doing. Also, okay, so I'm seeing the Emperor and the Empress is out too as a clarifier. So I do feel that you guys have already met or you're already with your divine counterpart, whether you want to call it your twin flame, your twin soul, your shadow twin. I don't care what the title is. It's your divine counterpart. It's someone that you have made I want to say a heavenly arrangement with, and you guys have found each other, but I feel like you guys keep fighting each other, or you guys keep becoming guarded or defensive with each other. So yeah, if you have not met this person, you're getting ready to. Somebody, you know, this is the second reading where I'm getting something about somebody getting big gifts. I just noticed these cards got left out, so that's interesting. I feel like somebody's going to buy someone a home. The other reading, I felt like somebody was going to get a car. This one, I feel like somebody's going to get a home. Somebody is sitting on like a pile of money and they don't know what to do with it. Or they have just so much. They're like, what am I going to do with this money? I might as well give this money to people who need it, or, you know, whatever the case. So, yeah, you might be dealing with somebody who don't have anything else to do but spend money. Or that's you. I feel, too, like somebody's going to say something to try to annoy you. Like call you a cat lady. Or I feel like someone has a mean way of teasing. Someone is like a real creep when they tease you. They like to push your buttons or hurt your feelings. And then they'd be like, I'm just playing. Yep, Five of Swords tried to come out again. Yep. Now, unfortunately, too, I'm getting someone that might be in an unhealthy relationship with someone who puts them down to make them think that nobody else is going to want them. So they point out all the flaws. Three of Wands, Knight of Wands. So like I said, I just kind of feel like somebody is watching from a distance, like you have eyes on you. That confirms that to me. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Got the World, the Devil, Six of Wands. So somebody may be planning on coming forward. Maybe someone wants to meet you. But if they do, like I said, I feel like this person is very possessive and controlling. And I'm looking at how, they got this devil. He looks all sexy and stuff. He all ripped. And he's got people in chains. So someone also may be into S&M and bondage. Someone who likes to keep you under their control, whether it's psychological or maybe it is literal, whips and chains. But someone's very dominating and controlling. Yeah. And I feel like they say certain things to you to play mind games or to keep you from moving on or leaving. I also feel like there's someone else in the picture that may be like someone is watching for them. Someone also may be trying to get your attention spiritually or telepathically. I feel like someone's going to apologize only to start being mean again. Or someone is buying you gifts just so they can be like, well, I did this for you. Someone almost wants to keep you in debt. Now, I mean, that on a mundane level, that could just be something in regards to like credit cards, like that you might get a credit card offer. It's like you don't really need it, but they're like, this is a $10,000 credit line. Do you like, here, go do something. So I almost feel like something is making you stay in debt. Some of you that are going off to gamble, I feel like you're going to hit the jackpot, but I would still be cautious because either you hit the jackpot and then a bunch of people start coming around you that you don't care about. They just know you have money, so they're just kind of using you. They're also just low-key hating on you. And then I also feel like you could win a lot of money, but then also end up losing it and just breaking even or maybe even less than what you started off with. So far I have Queen of Swords, the Lovers, Ace of Coins. So the Wheel, I feel like for some of you, there's an opportunity opening up or being presented to you with an air sign, or something about an air sign is guiding you towards the love of your life, or like playing a matchmaker. Or either way, the Wheel of Fortune is talking about the things that you've been doing have been leading you up to some sort of decision in love. Maybe you're going to have to make a choice between more than one person, or you will be someone's choice. Something is because it was meant to be. You also might get invited to something, and whatever this invitation is to, you might meet your love interest there. So if you get invited to some sort of event, your love interest could be there. For some of you, this is saying that, yes, it was destined for you to connect or meet or have a conversation with this air sign. I feel like you also might be guarded, though, towards your love interest, whoever they are, regardless of what their sign is. I feel like you're going to try and fight against what is meant to be. Like you don't want something, and which really only makes it harder. Also, maybe why the Five of Swords is out. So it's like if you're fighting against something that's meant to be, or your destiny, whether it's a relationship or a business or whatever it is, if you fight against it, I feel like that just makes it harder. You're getting ready to have to make a decision. But I feel like you're not going to want to. I feel like you're going to want someone to make a decision for you. You're like, I don't want to make the decision. I don't want to do it. I want, somebody to make this decision for me. But I feel like you need to make it. I don't know if you're going to make it really, though. I just feel like you're fighting against something that's supposed to play out. All I can say is that if you do find yourself feeling defensive with people, a love interest, spirit, getting defensive with spirit, cursing spirit out, there may be a need for you to go back to the hermit, to go within and figure out, like, okay, let me stop getting defensive with the universe and figure out what it is that I'm supposed to see or understand from this situation. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully it resonates. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out my Patreon. Sending you love and grace.